the importance of blocking and going no contact with a narcissist or toxic person. The number one reason to go about this no contact rule is to get away from the abuse. That is priority. And a lot of the times, you see, when they try to come back because they found an opening space, because they have your social media still, they have your number, they're not blocked yet. And so when they do have that opening and they need something from you and they need emotional regulation as well too, then they'll come back and manipulate, meaning that they're going to say their sorries, their fake tears are going to come out, future faking, which is like false promises that the relationship is going to work. But nonetheless, they're going to go back to re-abusing. So when you cut that off and you actually delete their social media and block them from everything that you could think of, even including emails, numbers, all platforms of social media, that's effective. Because for one thing though, they're going to try to hurt you still, especially with social media, how easy it is to post something on social media. And so they're going to post things that are going to hurt you. They're going to dog whistle, meaning that it's attended towards you, even though it's indirect messages, memes or, quotes and all that stuff. Trust me, they dog whistle a lot on social media. And it's going to trigger you. You're going to get upset. You're going to get sad. And especially if they're with someone else, they're going to be posting about that new supply. And so cut that off, because it's like you're kind of like window shopping for pain if you're like you still have them on social media, because they're going to be posting things that's going to trigger you. And they know this. This is part of their manipulation. This is part of who they are. And going no contact as well prevents the Hoover. Hoover is a term that we use in this community of like being sucked in, and it comes from like the Hoover vacuum. It's a vacuum that sucks you back in. And so what the narcissist does a lot is when things are not going good for them, they want a foot in the door in case that they need to come back. And so this goes back to like their future faking and their manipulation and how they want to draw you back in. They can tell you that they love you, that they figured out that they were in the wrong. It doesn't matter. The whole point is that you need to keep them away. And going no contact is the best way to go about that. And you see, abusers re-abuse all the time, and especially a narcissist. And you got to understand, when going no contact, when you block them from everything and you're putting your boundaries up and you're telling them, I'm not going to put up with this anymore, it's not a manipulation tactic going no contact. It's not like the silent treatment or ghosting like the narcissist does. No, it's putting boundaries up. And you cut off their control and their abusive outcomes. And going no contact, I'll tell you one thing. The closest things that you can do to hurting the narcissist is going no contact, because that's one of the biggest ego bruises that they can go through. And when you're showing them that you're not going to put up with it anymore, and you actually cut them off, remember, most toxic people have the fear of abandonment. This is the closest thing to their original wound. And it's not to hurt them, but it's to self-preserve yourself. Going no contact is self-preservation. So that's the difference.